everybody, and welcome to the Gauntlet, where we go everything esports news. I'm your host, Captain Zeus, followed by my co-host, JT, and Novaburst, the lovely, the mighty, the Novaburst.
Yep.
So we have the what's going on?
Is this because I messed up 2 recordings that I don't get a... Okay, never mind.
So we have the matches for week 21 of the Overwatch League. This is the last week before the summer showdown, so everyone's going to be fighting for those last bracket spots, I guess, because this is so sudden. Right, Overwatch League? Anyways, he does, I know. Day 1 and day 2, super spicy matches. We have, to start off day 1, Chengdu versus Hangzhou, which is not spicy at all. That one's not spicy at all.
That can be spicy.
Stop complaining. Spicy.
It's not. There is no spice in there. It's not even sweet. It's sour.
I think it's going to be a good game, though.
That's a 3-0 right there, dude.
No, come on.
Hangzhou 3-0.
Chengdu, last time went up against Shanghai, and they at least took 2 maps off. So I don't think it's a sweep in any way, as long as Chengdu stays aggressive during the matchup.
Yeah, but like every team, I don't know what's happening ever since the May Melee. All these teams just seem to want to upset against something important, and then everything else just want to take it down. Like, no one's consistent anymore. I mean, except for like the top 3 teams. 4 teams. That's it. Well, yeah, 3 teams. We'll just go with 3 teams.
I was about to say, who are you putting in the 4th?
I was
Philly, San Fran.
Were you about to put Seoul?
No.
Good
because
God.
they're the most inconsistent.
I had like Philly, Shanghai, New York, and San Fran.
New York's iffy.
That's why I said 3 because New York's number 4.
Well, New York had a little incident last week, but that's besides the point. I still believe that Hangzhou, though, like Zeus said, will win, but I don't think it's a sweep in any matter, shape, or form.
I think it's charge 3-2.
I can see that. I can see.
I just think it's going to be a battle.
I can see a 3-1 max, but I definitely.
So let's put money on it.
I'm not putting money on this. These aren't my
teams. How much money do you want to put on? Well, you don't believe hard enough in it.
It's not my teams. I'm like, this is what's going to happen. Bobbity bobbity boo. Now, this next matchup is going to be extra spicy. A little rematch from the May Melee. Seoul versus Shanghai. Now, I know, as you can see, I'm wearing a Seoul Dynasty hoodie. I'm going to go out on a limb and hope and pray that Seoul wins this one in a game 5.
You're such a fanboy.
In a game 5. I love Shanghai, okay? If they win, that's great. I mean, hey, you keep up the hard work, Shanghai. But I think Seoul can win this rematch. I feel it in my belly. In my Odin's beard, I feel it.
Seoul's been on a roller coaster at the moment. Shanghai's been staying very consistent. So I'm pretty sure Shanghai will just take it right to Seoul. Because right now I feel like they're kind of figuring themselves out or something. I don't know what's going on.
They got to find themselves.
But Shanghai right now is just solid. So Fleta, just destroy them.
Fleta meta.
Yeah, Fleta meta. And yeah, Shanghai got this, no problem.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
I asked for your opinion, JT, but we're going to move on.
That's fine. I don't need to get mine, but I will give my prediction. I'm with Nova, 3-1.
Yeah.
We shall see how this turns out. We shall see. Hangzhou.
I could see Seoul not winning a single game. So
wow.
Like the entire weekend. I could also see them sweeping everyone. So.
They're just that inconsistent.
There's so many possibilities.
The world is infinite. Anyways, Hangzhou versus London. I think that is a spicy matchup. Nova, do tell us what is your thoughts on this.
I'm really torn. These are 2 of my favorite teams, I swear.
I know you're fangirl and all that.
But I'm gonna have to go with Spark. I think there's the stronger team in this matchup.
Oh my.
We've seen them fight before, and I don't remember who won, but
at some point or another, they did fight.
They have fought before.
Yes.
But I think Spark can take it to London. They did do it in New York last time, and we all know what happened there.
Yeah.
So I think Sparks should be able to handle London. But either way, if either team wins, I'm satisfied.
I know, right?
What's your prediction?
I would like to see a 3-2. I would like to see it get drawn all the way out. I would not like to see a sweep.
Either side.
But a game 5, a game 4, I am fine with. Yeah.
I think it's game 5, and I think Spark wins this.
I can agree. Yeah.
I think London firepower, but I don't think they have enough firepower to beat Spark, because I'm consistently been saying I think Spark's in the top 10, like 8 maybe, and I don't think London's quite there. I think they're like 12. So I think it's kind of close, but I don't think they're going to be able to pull it out.
I think London
hold on. I might have to change my answer here.
Yeah, I'm going to go with London on this one. I think London's going to win this matchup. I could see a game 5, given how these two teams are, but I think London is going to pull out in a 3-1. In a close 3-1.
Nice.
Yeah. See? Give him some respect.
We got a sleeper match here.
Oh, yeah, Florida dub?
Houston's about to get, beaten to a pulp.
So they're going to come off that, Gladiator win, and Florida's going to be like, hey, don't forget the big boys over here. And they're like, what? And slump. Just done.
You don't have a hope for Dante? Hopefully,
I would love to see Dante go off again. That would be great. Pull a little decay. He's learning from that man, I could tell. But I see Florida winning this 3-0. Maybe 3-1. Houston put up a good fight, 3-1, but definitely Florida's going to have this one in the bag.
In the bag.
In the little baggie.
Okay, 3-0, Florida.
Good job, Florida.
Next matchup I also have is the 3-0, by the way.
3-0 Toronto, right?
No.
Oh, what? Yeah. Toronto got this.
Yeah, Toronto's got this in the bag.
It's 3-0 Dallas. Come on. Sure, Dallas likes to troll me, but they won't troll me this week. It's a 3-0.
Are you sure about that?
Dallas had a stroke last week.
They had a huge stroke.
I think they've recovered from
it. I think 2 weeks in a row they had a stroke.
Listen, can we just get over the Dallas hate? Dallas 3-0 here.
I'm actually not going with that route, okay?
It's a Dallas 3-0.
It's not, though. Nova, if you don't mind, I'm going to just say my prediction real quick. I see Toronto winning this one.
Tell me how.
In a 3-2.
Tell me how.
Dallas is going to be so depressed after losing back-to-back weeks.
Professional games
and
work.
Toronto is going to come in and they're going to have logics, do the little sneak around and just destroy their back line. And, that's going to be that.
Okay, let me tell you how professional games work.
Wait, that was... Am I doing this right? We've been doing this wrong this whole time?
Yeah. Oh. You've been doing this wrong for 20 weeks. This is why you're.
And I still get some predictions right.
Yeah, a blind man can find water occasionally without help.
Why'd you say occasionally?
Because normally they have help, and I help you a lot with your predictions. So
no, you do not.
I do know.
You do not.
You're blind. Man.
It's fake news, man. That's fake news.
Okay, so professional teams that are worth anything. Can shake off losses.
Really? Is that so?
Uh-huh.
Man, 2 losses in a row. They must be ready to shake that off.
Oh, man. It's almost like when Seoul started losing every game.
And
they bounced back.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I was like, your point, the audience needs to know.
My point is you can bounce back from that.
But will Dallas bounce back?
Yes, they will. And they're going to do it this week, 3-0.
But are you sure?
Okay, let me ask you this. If you had to bet your life on a roster, which life are you betting? Or which one are you going with?
On either of these?
Yes.
Neither?
You have to.
Neither?
You have to. Okay, then you die.
You die.
Bye, guys. Slump.
You get a 50-50 shot at worst. And I really think it's 80-20.
Yeah, I'm going to go with neither of these teams. Preach.
You're so bad at this.
So I'm just going to go and say that Dallas should win. I expect Dallas to win because I don't. expect the team to win, to lose 2 times in a row by a bad team. So I'm backing JT, yo.
We don't need to do this.
I'm okay.
He's like, that's it. I don't want to hear any more from you. You helped me out already.
Yeah. Okay. Bye, guys.
I'm gonna go get a red tie on and wear a suit and then dye my hair orange. Never mind.
Just leave.
Don't know
Just
where that's
home.
coming from.
I know, right? No. Vancouver versus Boston. This will be an interesting matchup, I think. Even though they're both bottom tier teams, I do see Boston winning this one 3-1. Vancouver will put up a fight, but I definitely see Jerry pulling in the dub for his team on this one. That's just me, not my team. So I'm going to let the gentleman here and JT. I'd say Duke, but it's more of talking.
I can agree. Boston should be able to handle Vancouver. I honestly don't think Boston is the bottom team at this point. I still think it's Vancouver because they are a bunch of, in quote newbies. So
take the quotes out. They are newbies.
But I think Boston should be able to handle this. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm basing this purely on expectations on players. Okay,
that's not how professional works. That's not how it works with professional teams.
100% it is. 100% it is. 100%. Pressure on players and teams are huge. Okay,
fascinating.
So Boston, everyone calls them the worst team, right? Yes.
I mean, I'm pretty sure not everyone says it, as we have just witnessed here. But
okay,
yeah,
90% of people.
Yeah.
Okay, they're over 10%. So there's no expectations for them to do anything at all. So they can casually play, right? Vancouver, they have the pressure to win. If they win this game, they will not be considered the worst team in the league. They're playing for all of them. This is like the Super Bowl for them. This is the most important game of the season for them.
That's embarrassing. No offense.
It kind of is. But this is so unbelievably important for their history, because they will not be the last team if they win this. So I'm saying they are the worst team between the two, but I think they win this game in a 5.
Even though the season's basically over and no one expects them to do anything.
That matters.
But no one expects them to do anything. There's no pressure on them to win because no one expects them to do anything.
Yes, there is. Because if they lose, they will be considered the worst team.
Yeah, but Boston had that rep for almost the whole season. And look at them now.
But it doesn't matter. It's just like if you're considered to be the best team until the very last game and then you lose, and then you're the second team. You're no longer the best team. You need to finish out. So Vancouver, as sad as it sounds, they need to finish out not in the bottom spot. Boston's not playing for anything.
I find that very unlikely.
I'm telling you, this is the Super Bowl for those Vancouver players. They need to win this week.
So sorry, guys. Your life's supposed to be sad. Speaking of sad, Washington is going to get swept real quick. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Gladiators redemption arc. Yes.
And they need to win. They need to win after that Houston loss. They need to come out strong on Washington.
Yes, I agree. I think it's a 3-0.
Cool. And let's just move on to day 2. It's a little bit spicier. Shanghai versus Hangzhou. I don't think we need even to talk about this. That's obvious. Shanghai dub there, right?
This is actually really exciting. What the hell just happened? This is really exciting, actually, as a Spark fan. I think we can go up against Shanghai and, do some real damage, because I'm feeling, bye JT, bye Zeus, because let me talk real quick. It's the Novaverse show. So, honestly, I think Spark can come in here.
Hey, just after my camera.
We're riding off. Yeah, fix your camera. We're riding off, sure we lost to Hangzhou. That's fine. But winning against New York, that should feel awesome. Okay. And then we should be able to get a pretty easy win, even though I said I wanted to be pretty close. But, pretty decent win against London. And then go against Shanghai. I think they have the utilities to give Shanghai, some run for their money, honestly. And do I think Shanghai will win? I mean, they're a very great team. Okay, no doubt about it. But I just have a feeling, okay, Spark can pull it out in a game 5 in Hangzhou. Spark win against Shanghai. That's the Nova Burst talk right there.
Hey, Zeus, question for you.
Oh God.
Are you in Crazy Person Town?
I thought I lived in there, but I guess I wasn't the only resident.
Yeah,
hey neighbor,
for sure. But
hey neighbor,
I got a 3-1. I think Spark might be able to take a game
at best.
I think that is at best, and I'm taking the. I think Spark's a pretty good team, but I think 3-1 is the max here.
I think that's being very generous.
I agree. I think Spark. I will be honest with you, 100% honest. That 3-1 is because I like Spark a lot. That's a complete biased one because I don't think they win this.
I think Spark can give them some run for their money, and
you have them winning.
That's the best case scenario. Okay.
Okay.
That's
what's your real prediction then?
That's the.
I'll let you back it up because that's
game
crazy.
5 either way. I want a game 5 going either way.
Okay.
I'm putting it out there. I'm just putting it out there.
No.
That's what I would like to see.
I wish my chair could do that because, wow, that's a no. Shanghai 3-0 at best for Spark, 3-1. But Shanghai is pretty, yeah. I don't even have to finish the sentence. We're just going to move on. New York Guangzhou.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Believers.
How we feeling? Hey.
Believers.
How we feeling about this?
I mean, I think it's a New York win. And by win, I mean a sweep.
Are you on something?
I don't see that at all. I thought
Did
we
we talk
cool.
about Chengdu and Seoul yet? No.
I'm skipping that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Skipping that. Doesn't matter.
Well, what's the predictions on that one real quick?
I'm sorry, guys.
Seoul 3-1. Okay.
Seoul 3-1.
Chengdu 3-2.
This is why we skipped it. Good Lord.
I don't want to talk about it.
There's somebody watching right now who is like, yeah. So, yeah.
They're not. No one is.
It's for the little guys out there.
No one looks at all. No one watches this far in. Anyways, New York, I think, will put up a marvelous fight.
Oh my gosh, I'm done with this today. Are you kidding me?
But I do see Guangzhou.
Oh my gosh!
This 3-2, dude.
Whoa!
That's how I see it. I think New York will over or underestimate them, and Guangzhou's gonna pull out punching.
Butter my biscuit! You pulled a sneaky on me because that's insane. You know what? Okay, let me give you the definition of insanity. It's doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. You were insane. You're not picking New York in this matchup?
No. You know, I'm actually gonna go for Guangzhou on this one, man, because as much as I like Haskell and Jay Jonak, I could see Guangzhou putting up a pretty good fight, especially because New York did lose to Guangzhou, and I viewed Guangzhou to be way better than Hangzhou.
Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, let's just do a quick little read, and I'll let you change your mind. I swear,
if you do rankings one more time,
I'm not. Okay,
you were gonna do it. That's why you're smiling. He was gonna do it. I caught him.
No, I'm not.
Okay,
I got a new strategy with you because
logic just made up just now, right?
So yeah, it came off this is off the top of my head. Okay, so Haskell. Okay, think of Haskell. Is there anyone on charge better than Haskell?
Eileen?
Better. Definitively.
Did he just not hear what I said?
You think? Really?
I think he's at par. I think he has potential.
At par. Okay, I'll accept at par. Is there anyone better than Jay Jonak?
No one's better than Jay Jonak.
Exactly. So you have at best an at par. because Jay Jonak's the best person on that team.
But as you like to say, this team is more of a team kind of team. They don't have standout players, and that's
anymore. No.
No.
Time out. No. You're wrong now.
No.
You're wrong now. Because they picked up Haskell. Yes.
Because they have Haskell. Are
they have
start him every game?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
You're 100% positive.
Unless they're steamrolling him, yes.
So even before this match happens, you think they'll start him?
Yes, I think Nene and him get played.
I do too. I just want to see what you're. I still think Gangzhou is going to win this one.
Okay, so I think part of the problem for New York is working Haskell into their system, right? Because New York has a very calculated way they win games. They don't do risky things. Haskell is an explosive player, right? Well, what we noticed last week is Haskell was not doing as much. He was still doing explosive plays, but he was returning to the team after them, right? Not continuing to split off and do damage. So I think that's an adjustment for Haskell to make. So I think he will have made that adjustment. It's a full week with the team, and you could see they were already trying to make it last week. They just hadn't worked out the kinks. I believe they're ready for this week. And I think they're playing a much worse team. So I don't see Jay Jonak's the best person in the server. The second best player is Haskell. They have the two top people in the server and the better team fighting team. So I don't see any way this. What are the bans? Are there bans? Have they released them yet?
Nope, same ones as previously.
Yeah, we're gonna get the same ones.
So Diva's banned, right?
Yep.
Yes.
But Reinhardt's not.
Correct.
Sombra's banned. Okay, yeah. New York wins this. 3-0.
No.
Convincing 3-0.
No.
They don't have to play Jay Jonak or
He's trying to
Haskell.
argue with me on this. Go ahead, Nova.
We can just move on. But I'm just gonna. I'm looking forward to Gangzhou winning. Okay, that's all.
All right, cool. LA versus Paris. Another rematch from the May Melee.
No one cares about this matchup.
I care about this one. Paris needs this dub. They need to redeem themselves after that May Melee loss. Okay.
Someone's gonna hold on before anyone says anything.
I just said a whole sentence.
I know, but you didn't finish. Nova, can we not make a ridiculous assumption on this one? It could continue.
Okay. I can do that.
Okay.
I think we're all agreeing on Paris, right?
Yeah, we should be agreeing on Paris.
I thought Nova was going to say something dumb like
no.
LAV was going to win.
No.
Like, I love LAV, but Paris needs to win this one, and I think they'll win it 3-1 at best. Dude, LA beat them previously. That's
At best for who?
At best for LA.
Oh, you're saying at best LA gets a game.
Yeah, like a map.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I thought you meant at best Paris. Wait, you think this could go to a game 5?
No.
I was like,
Lord.
dude, that's insane. Okay. I just misunderstood what you were saying there.
Yeah, you're so wrapped up on New York, you can't see anything else, man. Anyways, Atlanta versus Vancouver. Not an interesting matchup. I think Atlanta's going to win this one, unfortunately. 3-1, 3-0.
Atlanta got it.
Yeah, no one cares. Now, the match of the week that everyone's looking forward to. The spicy of the spicy. The Colossus of Clout. Philadelphia Fusion versus San Francisco Shock. I'm going to let you Titans talk about this one because, oh my gosh, this is hype.
What is that? Okay, let's take it down and have a civil conversation.
This is the hype match.
No, we need to be.
You need to be hype on
pumped
this.
up.
Exactly.
Okay, so
you have to have your eyeballs pumping under the screen, man.
I'm just gonna take the lead here.
Take it.
I'm gonna say Philadelphia. I would like Philadelphia to win. I think San Fran, of course, very strong team, but I think it's about time Philadelphia actually puts in the staple of, hey, San Fran, there's a new king around. They've been very strong this year, very consecutive. A lot of people haven't been paying attention to them a lot. It's because they just win, and then they're like, oh, okay, yeah, Philly won. You know what I mean? So I think Philadelphia wins it. I think no matter what, it goes to a game 5. Or I hope it goes to a game 5, and it goes down to the wire. But I want Philadelphia to win this one put San Fran, let them sit down for a bit.
What is your prediction? Your high prediction for this matchup?
Well, I think
New
York. Oh man, I hate this sometimes. Okay. Well, I believe Philly is going to win this matchup. I know, shocker. The better team wins the matchup. But I think this is their staple win. I think this is how they end this part of, like, the first part of their journey to being the best team this year. And I think they 3-0 them. I think they put all their eggs in this basket.
Dang.
And this is how we end it. We are number one. This is their, like, finish line. We are number one. And I hope they chant it too. I want them at their desks chanting, like, we are number one. That's what I want. And if it doesn't happen, well, I'll hate Overwatch forever.
Okay.
You already do. Well, I'm going to tell you my prediction for this hype matchup, okay? I see this going to game 5, okay? 5.
Yep.
Now, I don't give a crap about these two teams, to be honest. They are in the top, I don't know, what 5? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the top 5. And they're both dominant teams. San Francisco has successfully swept every single team in the Overwatch League. Philadelphia is just on a freaking turn. They are just destroying everyone, except for like Paris and Atlanta that couple of weeks. But I think this will be a great matchup for these two. A lot of heads button, lots of brawls. It's going to be intense. But honestly, I can see game 5 either way. I'll be honest. I'm going to see game 5 either way. San Francisco is coming off of a really good win streak. So is Philadelphia. Can't take them out. But there's a lot of hype behind the matches. They're going to start everyone they can. San Francisco, to be honest, they do have a better healing core and support core as it is, especially with the BAP Zen combo. So that's going to give Philadelphia some difficulty there. But Philly's got Carpe, who's always popping heads. So, I can see it go either way.
No, I have something else to add. Pound for pound, person for person, Philadelphia ekes out on every person, I think.
They do what now?
Pound for pound, I think they eke out, meaning slightly better across the board.
Eke out?
Eke out means like you are like an economy. You eke out. God, I'm going to buy you a dictionary. Every time I give you a new word, you're like, what? What is this?
You say I don't learn my education in Seoul.
Anyways, back to my original point. I think across the board they're slightly better at every position.
Is that it?
Yeah, so that's why it's a 3-0.
And Novaverse, your lovely prediction.
Like I said, game 5, I really hope it goes down to the wire, but I would still like Philadelphia win, and I still think Philadelphia has the edge. I mean, it could be if Sinatra was still in the picture, San Fran, no doubt. But with that taken away and Philadelphia looking better than ever, I think Philadelphia deserves to win, and I think they can win. So, yeah.
Well, everybody, I do believe that wraps it up here at the Gauntlet's Overwatch League weekly predictions video. Lots of stuff to go over. Let us know in the comments what you think. How bad people will lose, how great people will win, the Fleta meta, and why Blizzard is terrible at running this organization. Anyways, I'm Captain Zeus, followed by my lovely co-host Novaverse, and I mean JT as well. And we will catch you guys later in the next video. See ya.
See ya. Stop throwing things.